This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, in today's session, we're going to discuss about grouping of data frames. First use case, we're going to see how to group the rows in Pandas. You already know Pandas is having a good ecosystem, uh, like for data analysis, and then the Pandas data frame provides optimized performance with the backend source code. It's purely done in C and Python. Okay. Now let me see how to group the rows in a Pandas data frame. First, you have to import the library. Import Pandas as PD. Okay, and then you have to create a variable df equal to pd.read csv. I'm going to have in the machine learning file. I have one path called the npa dataset. Okay, just copy the path. The file I'm going to use nba.csv nba.csv. Use escape sequence. Okay, now you can select the first 5 rows. Use head. It's going to give the default 5 rows. Okay, now I'm going to say how to group the rows in a Pandas data frame. Group data, group the rows, group the rows in Pandas data frame. Group the rows in Pandas data frame. Okay, now we already know we are going to use group by API. We're going to use group by API. Now, what I'm going to do, out of I have around 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 columns, I'm going to select one particular column. In that, I'm going to apply the group by. Okay. Now, what I can do, I can take salary column. I can take salary column. Like what I can do. Okay. I will take salary column. Total salary equal to, I'm going to select the salary column. Let's say salary dot group by. Group by okay, sorry, group by. In that, I'm going to choose the team column. Okay, in the team column, I have various teams like Boston Celtics. I have various teams. I'm going to find the sum in the team. How Boston's Celtics team, how much salary are they getting? I want to find a sum for this. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to find a sum for each team. Okay, in the group by function, you have to pass EF of team, and then what happens? Okay, now you can run this cell. Now I want to find the sum in the team, Boston Celtics team. How like I want to calculate sum of the some of the Boston Celtics team. Okay, like we have various teams. For each team, I want to find the total salary. Now I'm going to use one print statement, and then total salary dot sum. Now I have various teams. Atlanta Hawks. This is going to be the total salary. For Boston Celtics, this is going to total salary. Brooklyn Nets is going to total salary, and Charlotte Hornets is going to the total salary. This is how you can able to find the sum for your individual team. Okay. Now this team is entirely grouped up. Okay, I have in the our top data set we can see various Boston Celtics is there. I am grouping this Boston Celtics and finding a sum. You can find various aggregation functions like mean, median. Okay, like this you can do. Now what I'm going to do, using print statement, I'm going to perform the total salary dot mean. Now it's going to give the mean for this each team. For Atlanta Hawks, the mean value is going to be 4.86 and then exponential of 0.6. Okay, and Boston Celtics, this is the 4.18 exponential of 0.6. And Brooklyn Nets, the value is going to be 3.50 and exponential of 0.6. Okay, these are the mean values I can get. I can able to find all kind of statistic informations like mean, median for each team. Okay, 1 minute, I missed your brackets. So can able to find the median. You can able to find the statics of the information about this data frame. Just apply mean. Okay. Now I'm going to say this is how you can able to use a group based statement, and then you can do all kind of aggregations, and then you can do all kind of statistic informations. Okay, on a particular column. Now next I'm going to show how to combine multiple columns in Pandas group by. How to combine the multiple columns. Okay, you might have a question, how we can combine, because each column will have a unique names. How we can combine the columns, we're going to see now. Just going to make combining multiple columns in Pandas group by. Okay, now I'm going to create my own data set by using dictionaries, Python dictionaries. Python dictionary is nothing but going to be key and value pass. Okay, now I'm going to create a own dictionary. I'm going to create a dictionary. Create a dictionary. Okay, what we can keep for dictionary? Okay, dict. It's a variable name equal to. You can use a butterfly basis to create a dictionary, and then you can have something like every data frame should have a index column. Okay, now I'm going to get one index column. The column is going to be ID, and then its value is going to be 20, 21, and then 22. And then I'm going to have one column called movies column. Movies in movies column, and then movies column going to display the movie names. The movie name is going to be the, I can keep like the Godfather, and then you can keep some name like yeah, Jurassic Park movie names, and then you can keep some name like uh, Casablanca movie name, Anka. Okay, these are the three movie names I have, and then I'm going to have three more columns like month one viewers, month two viewers, and month three viewers. Okay, like these three movies are displayed in the theaters. I want to know the monthly count, how many viewers have visited this movie. Okay, further I'm going to have some additional columns like I'm going to have the key values month one views, month one viewers, sorry, month one viewers in a key, and then you're going to have some values like 2 lakh, 20 lakhs people have visited this month, 20, 30, give some values, and then copy and paste this for month two reviews and monthly reviews. It's going to be month one review, and then it's going to be a month two review, sorry, month two views. And then I'm going to have one more column called month 3 views. Just change the value. Just give like 50 and then make 70, 10, 40 and then make somewhat 60. And then yeah, this is how you create dictionary. Using dictionary, you already know you can create a data frame. Like I'm going to have like df1 equal to pd dot data frame. In the data frame, you can pass the dictionary. Okay. Now, if you can see the data frame, yeah. Now I have ID column, movies column, and then month one views and month two views, monthly views. For these three movies, I have month one views and month two and month three views. Okay. Now our requirement is, what's our requirement? Combining the multiple columns in Pandas group by combining multiple columns. Sorry, combining multiple columns in Pandas group by. Okay. Now, if you see, look at the column names are different. Okay. If they have same column names, then you can able to do the group by. Okay. Now here everything is like unique names, unique labels, movies and month one reviews and month two reviews and monthly reviews. These labels are not unique. So if you want to use group by, you want to make them the which column names should be same. Okay. Now what I going to do, I going to, okay, now I going to rename this column names. Okay. Now what I going to have like group by dictionary. Okay, group by dictionary equal to, I going to use one more dictionary, and then I going to change the rename, just make the name as month one releases, month one, or we can keep like total views, total views. Okay, same thing you have to perform for the remain two columns, month two views as total views, month three as total views. And then sorry, month three views as total views. Dictionary, it's going to key and value. And then total views. Okay. Now I'm going to I'm going to set this ID column as index column. Okay, I'm going to set this ID column as index column. How we'll do? Like you can make df1 equal df1 dot set index. Okay, set index column you can pass id is going to be the index column for you. If you have doubts, you can see id column is coming in the added one in the 2021 and 2022 id index column. Now what I'm going to do, df1 equal to df1 dot group by. Okay, group by. In that group by, you have to pass the column names. I renamed a column. Month one views total views, month two views total views, and month three views total views. This is how you rename. You have to pass the group by dictionary. You have to pass the labels, and then what I'm going to do? Yeah, I want to pass the access because I want to pass access one because I want to combine the multiple columns using group using pandas group by. Give access equal to 1, and then what I can do? Okay, access equal to 1, df1 dot sum. Now for 20th ID, how many views you have? 80 views. If you add all these things, you will get 50, 60, 70 plus 10, 80, 30, 30, 60, and then be 100. And then for 110 and then 60, 170. Okay. Now I can able to combine into multi columns using Pandas group by. This is how you can do. What you have to do, if you have unique column names, you have to make into same column names. Okay, the name should be same. Then only you can use a group by function, and then you have to pass x equal to 1 to apply our columns. If you apply x equal to 0, it will apply for rows. Okay, this is how you have to do. Now, a few things I want to show in group by. There are a number of things that are available. Okay. Now I'm going to show basic things about group by. Already know in group, if you take group by, three things you already have come to mind. One is splitting, another one is applying, third one is combining. These three things we are going to discuss today. First one is splitting, okay, and then applying, and then combining. If you take any SQL also, these three things will apply for this group by combining. I may spelling mistake, right? COMBINING, combining. Okay, these things you're going to see now. Splitting already know. Splitting is like it's one kind of process. So you can split the data into groups. If you have a data set, you can split into various groups. That is called splitting. While splitting, you can give some conditions. Okay, like if age less than 25, age greater than 25, it belongs to this groups, belongs to the groups. Based on the conditions, you can split the data into various groups. If you have raw data, if you want to categorize into various groups by giving some conditions, you can split into various groups. That's called splitting. Next one is called applying. Applying is nothing but we can apply a function to each group independently. For example, you are studying in college. Okay, there are different branches will be there. CSE branch and EEE branch, and then IT branch, and then AA branch. So many branches will be available. For example, if I want to if I want to apply, for specific groups for easy, I want to add some internal marks, 20 internal marks I want to add. I can select the group and then I can apply some transformation on the particular group. That is called applying. We can apply a function to each group independently. Out of various EC, EEE and IT, you can select the particular group and then you can apply the transformations. Third one is called combining. Combining nothing but we're going to combine different data sets after applying group by. Look carefully. After applying group by, you can able to combine the different data sets. That's called combining. You can able to combine various groups as well. Now we're going to see one by one. Already previous class has shown these things. Okay, now what I can do. Okay. Okay, for our remembrance, what I will do, first I will apply for splitting. Just run this data frame. Okay, now come here. The data frame is called df or df dot group by. I'm going to pass some column names. Column names are going to pass name. Okay, df dot group by name. Now I splitted the name column into various groups. Names columns into various groups. Otherwise, we will take team as well. Okay, no need of name. We'll take team. The team column we will see some post on cell takes Atlanta works, right? We'll take team this time. Df dot group by dot team. Okay. Now it's going to give a pandas group by object. Now, if you want to see the groups, you can use a print statement, and then what you can do, df dot group by. Yeah, same thing you can copy in a single line. F dot group by dot groups. You want to see all the groups. It's called splitting. As splitting, see, Atlanta Works value is 309, 310 up to 165. Okay, this is going to be a one group. Clivard Cavaliers. Okay, this is going to be another group. Golden State Warriors. This is going to another group. Like this, using group by. I'm first time doing the splitting process. I hope you understood. Okay, now I'm going to say I have various groups. If I want to take the first group, what I have to do? You have to use first API. Print statement you can do. I can do like what I can do. Df dot group by, and then you can pass team dot first. One minute. What is first it showing? Okay, 1 minute, 1 minute. One minute. F1 equal to, okay, group by, and then df1 dot first. Let's check on this. Now, yeah, you can able to see in each group I got the first value. If you look at here, Atlanta Hawks, Atlanta Hawks on it, Atlanta Hawks. Okay, this is going to index number. Leave as it is. Going to index number. Okay, from Atlanta Hawks, I got the first record. Even though I have this much records, okay, from these are the index values. Okay, this much values I have, I got the first record of this groups. If I want to take last record from each group, what you have to do? You want to take last record from each group, what you have to do? df1 dot last. It will going to give each records from a corresponding group. It will take the last records from the corresponding group. From Atlanta Hawks, this is going to the last record. For Boston Celtics is going to the last record. Okay, this is how you can able to take the first and last records from the corresponding groups. Okay, and then now I'm going to say these are the basic things. How to group a data with multiple keys. Grouping a data with multiple keys I'm going to show. Grouping data with multiple keys. Till now I've shown only a single key. You can use multiple keys as well to group a data. Okay, now what I'm going to do, which column I can take? I will take name column as well as team column. Okay, name and team. It's very simple. Use print statement. Df dot group by. If you are using multiple columns, you have to use the list brackets. In that you can pass name column and team column. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, just to hit enter. Okay, I want to see some groups, right? Just dot groups. Okay, now you can able to see name is Aaron Brooks, team is Chicago Bulls. Okay, now I'm combining the multiple keys. Okay, for if I comment the multiple keys, I'm getting only one value, only one record. This is the index number. Don't see these things. Okay, it's not going to give the records. It's giving index value. Aaron Brooks and Chicago is going to be the group by key. For this key, I getting the 154th index. 154th index means I going to get the 152 record row number. Okay. Next is going to be the name is going to be Aaron Jordan Orlando Magic. Okay. Now the index value is going to be 356. Okay, I have only one record for this. Aaron Harrison, Charlotte Hornets. I'm going to have only one record. The index number is going to be row index going to be 328. Okay. Now I'm not able to see any duplicate records. I'm not able to see any duplicate records. If I am not using team, definitely I will get the duplicate records for each groups. Can you able to see here? I'm going to remove the team column. Now you can able to see like Aaron Brooks 152, one record is there. Aaron Jordan 356. Okay, Harrison. Okay, I'm not able to see any duplicates as of now. If I use team column, let's see. You can able to see for Heartland Hacks, these many duplicates are there. These are index values. These many records are available. 309 index, 310. These are duplicates we have. That's why we are going for the multiple keys in group by name, comma, team. You can able to see only a single record. That's no duplicates. Okay. Now fine. Now this is how we can able to group the multiple keys. Okay. Now I'm going to group the data by sorting keys. Okay, I want to group the data as well as I want to sort the keys. You can write hint here. Group the data and sort the keys. How to apply for this? Group the data as well as I want to sort the keys as well. Okay, let it be. Okay. If I use sort equal to false, okay. Now, okay, we can try these things. df dot group by. In the group by, I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass the column called team column, and then I'm going to sort the keys. Okay, you have to use sort equal to is going to attribute. You can make it false. Sorting won't happen for the keys. Okay, you might have question. Okay, like can you show this index? Okay. Yeah, I will show the indexes now. Okay, till now we don't have any index column, but Pandas will defaultly have the index like integer number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But here I'm going to group the data, okay, with as well as I'm going to sort the keys. As of now, I'm not sorting any keys. Okay, now is key column is going to team column. I'm not going to sort anything. The team column, just I'm going to use sort equal to false, and then I'm going to use a print statement, and then I'm going to see the records. Okay, in the print statement you have to use print of df group by of team dot if you want to perform the sum. Okay, now I'm going to do like a print df okay, df dot group by, and that you can use team dot. I want to do some aggregations. Now you can able to see I grouped the team column, and then I going to find the sum. Okay, find sum in the sense like see I'm not selected this any column. Okay, I choose only df. That's why it's giving all the columns which is having some integer values. Okay. Now if you want to choose some particular column, you have to use df of age. Try like this. 1 minute. What happens? df of age dot group by of team. Okay, group by of team. I want to find for some. Why it's not printing the value? 1 minute. Okay. Now I finding some for Atlanta Hawks. It's going to be a 285.0, 478.80, 200.0. Okay. If I want to select some particular column, DF. Okay. Okay. Got it. Now what I'm trying to see, if you are trying to select some particular column, it's going to filter this column alone. In the column, you can't apply group by of team. Okay. Now I used a DF. It's going to select that all data frame. In the group by, I'm going to use team. Okay. Whichever column is having some integer values, that thing is some for Atlanta Hawks. That it's going to get all some values and then finding 285.0. Age is going to 423. Weight is going to 3319. And then salary is going to be 7290292950.0. Okay. Now this is how 1 minute. This is how you have to group the data and then sort the keys. Now what I'm going to do, previously I used sort equal false. Now I'm going to do sort equal to true. Sort equal to true. Let's see. Okay, now what happened here is the team column is going to be sorted in the sorted order. You can see after A, B is coming, and then I'm finding the sum. This is how you want to group the data and sort the keys. If you are not giving sort equal true, okay, whatever the data set, the data appears, it gives the same format. Okay, if you want to sort in ascending order, descending order, what you have to do, you have to use sort equal true. Okay, sort equal true means it come in the ascending order. Sort equal false means it come in the whatever the data set appears, the same format will be appear. Fine. Now what I can show to you. Okay, are you there? Okay. What I can show. Yeah, we'll see how to iterate through groups. How to iterate the groups. Are you there? You will see iterate the groups. Okay. Let's see how to iterate the groups. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to have one variable groups equal to df dot group by. In the group by, I'm going to pass one column called team column. Okay, now I'm going to use one for loop. For I want to know the name of group. Name, you can give any name. Okay, in groups. You have one variable called groups, right? In groups. You can have print statement. In the print statement, you can print name, and then groups. Yeah, group. Now you can able to see Atlanta Avox is going to the group name. Atlanta Avox is going to the group name, and then you can able to see all the values of the corresponding groups. You can able to see, right? Name is Kent Baziomore, and team is going to be Atlanta Hawks, and then position is going to 21.0, and then age is going to be, or position is going to, 1 minute, number is going to be 24.0, and position is going to SF, age equal to 26.0, height equal to 6 to 5, and the weight is going to 1.0. And then this is going to be a one group, and then another group is going to be, you can see here, another group is, 1 minute, another group of Boston Celtics is going to another group, and then third group is going to be Brooklyn Nets, and then fourth group is going to be Charlotte Hornets. Okay, these are the various groups you can able to iterate. You have to use the groups that you have to split, as in terms of name is going to group name, and then group is going to be the, in the corresponding group, what are the values will be appear, it will be shown in the console. Okay, this is how you can able to iterate the groups. Now I'm going to show how to iterate the groups if the particle group is having multiple keys. Okay, how to iterate a element of groups containing multiple keys. How to iterate an element of a group, containing multiple keys. Can you help me out here? How to do this things? It's very simple. You can take one variable equal to df dot group by, in that I'm going to pass some multiple keys. Okay, now we're going to take a name column and team column. Now we're going to use for loop name comma group in groups underscore 1. You can print the name as well as, you can print name as well as group. Okay, now you can able to see I have multiple keys, right? Name and team. Now Aaron Brooks and Chicago Bulls is going to key, and then these are going to the values. I have only one record. You can able to see here I am having only one record, and then Aaron Jordan Orlando Magic is going to key, multiple keys, and then these are going to the values. This is how you can able to iterate the element of group containing multiple keys. Okay, now we're going to see, it's very important actually, how to select a corresponding group. How to select a corresponding group. Select your groups. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a team key to do the splitting. After doing splitting, I'm going to retrieve one corresponding group. Okay, for that I'm going to work. Now what I'm going to do, it's very simple actually. df2 equal to df dot group by, and then I'm going to take like a team. Now I would df2 dot, I'm going to use a get group. API is that get group. In the get group, okay, before going to get group, let's see what are the groups we have. These are groups. Atlanta works the group, right? I want to get this corresponding group. For that, what I have to do is df2 dot get group. In the get group, just pass the group name. I'm going to pass Denver Nuggets. Now you can able to see I took from Denver record, for Denver Nuggets, I took all the records. This all belongs to a group of Denver Nuggets. You can able to see Denver Nuggets, Denver Nuggets. You can see all the records. This is how you can use get group. Now, if you want to choose some other groups, df2 dot get group, and then you can provide the name. You might have question, can I pass multiple keys? Yeah, you can pass multiple keys, but in group by, you have to split the groups in, if you want to split the groups in multiple keys, if you split the group in multiple keys, then you can use multiple keys as a get group. If you have used multiples in the group by, then you can use multiple keys in the get group. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass some other groups. The group name I'm going to pass is yeah, Portland Trail B lasers. Okay, Portland Trail B lasers are going to pass. Just copy and then paste it here. In get group function, you're going to pass Portland Trail Blazers. Port 1 minute.
This conference will now be recorded.
Using get group API, you can pass the key of the group by, and then you can get the corresponding records. In real time, most of people using this get group to filter the records in the corresponding groups. Okay, now you can pass multiple keys as well. If you have used multiple keys in the group by, then you can pass multiple keys in the get group. It's like a kind of filtering the corresponding groups. Okay, now I'm going to show what I can show using get group API used. 1 minute. I'm going to show df dot. Not aware of any things. You can use tab. Okay, it will show various APIs. Okay. Okay, now I will show how to apply, like, okay, df dot group by, I go into a group based on name and team, name as well as team. And then what I going to do, I going to assign one variable group underscore 1 equal to, okay, grp1 group underscore 1 dot get group. If you are not aware of the groups, just go to groups and can see all the values. From this group, you can able to pick one corresponding group. Okay, now grp1 dot get group. In the get group, you can pass the values. Okay, you can pass the values in the list brackets. Just copy and paste. Like I want to get this corresponding group, multiple keys. What happened here? This Paul and Los Angeles Clippers. What happened here? Okay, I made a blended mistake here. You have for get group, you have to use normal brackets. Yes, let's see. Don't pass any list brackets. Okay, this is going to be a group name, so you can pass normal brackets. If you are passing the column label name, then you can use list brackets. That's the difference. If you are using column label name, then you can pass square brackets. If you are passing the group name, you can use normal brackets. Now, this corresponding groups having only one records, you can able to see. Name is going to Chris Paul and team is going to be Los Angeles Clippers, and then these are the data present in the particular groups. Okay, now we're going to see these are all called the splitting. What are examples shown now is called splitting. What's the next one? After splitting, what do you do? You have to do applying. Now we're going to see applying examples, and then we're going to see what are things we have seen so far. Combining, okay. Splitting, applying, and combining. Now we're going to see applying. After we'll see combining, okay. Now, after you're splitting the data into groups, we can apply some function to each group in order so that we can able to perform some operations. What kind of operations you can perform is aggregation you can perform, you can apply some transformations, okay. First you have to do splitting, then only you can able to use apply function to do all kind of transformations, aggregations, and filtration also you can able to do. Filtration, if you want to filter some records from corresponding groups, you can do the filter. This all process you can do in the applying process, okay. In filtration, if you want to discard some other groups, if you want to discuss some other groups, I want to filter only a set of groups, then you can go for the filtration process. Yeah, now I'm going to show how to do the applying. First thing you have to do is take one variable df1 dot group by. In the group by, I'm going to take team as a labeled column, okay. Using this key, I split it into various groups. Now using applying function, I already said we can do aggregation, we can do transformation, we can do filtration. I already here. After splitting, you can do applying. You can use applying. Applying in the sense you can do filtration, transformation, and aggregation. Okay, now I'm going to show some aggregations. What are the aggregations you can do? Just to take group underscore 2, you can use dot aggregate API. Using aggregate API, you can find the count, anything can do, but you need just see what the requirement is. Yeah, you can pass some function. You can pass some function. Okay, now what I'm going to do? Func equal to sum. Let's see if it's working or not. Sum takes at least one position arguments, 0 given. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to try a different approach. The approach is going to be, I'm going to import numpy as np, going to use a numpy library. Okay, now I'm going to use the same thing here. Just for function, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use np dot sum. Now I use a numpy library and they're using sum operation. Now you can able to see the sum values for the key Atlanta hacks. For number label, this is going to be sum, or age label is going to sum, and weight label is going to sum, salary label this is going to sum. Okay, this is how you can do all kind of aggregation, sum, okay, count, and then you can perform subtract, addition, all things you can do in this aggregate function. Okay, you might have question, can I able to pass multiple keys? Yeah, you can able to pass multiple keys. In the group by, you have to pass multiple keys, and then you can perform some aggregation, you can perform some count, anything you can perform. Okay, next what we can do. Okay, yeah, let's see how to apply a multiple functions in a single shot. How to apply a multiple functions in a single shot. How to apply multiple functions by passing list of functions. Let's see this requirement. Events. Okay, now what I going to do? Oh, first thing I want to do is I'll do one thing. First, I'll take data frame. Okay, this is my going to be data frame. Now I going to group by name. Okay, I going to group by name. I going to keep some variable name equal to 3. Now ef dot group by you can pass an key as name column. Okay, now you can able to see the various groups grp underscore 3 dot groups, sorry, dot groups. Okay, these are the various groups available, but our requirement is how to apply multiple functions by passing a list of functions. Okay, in the list I'm going to pass multiple functions and then I'm going to apply it in a single shot. Let's see. Now I have grouped by which column? Name column. Now what I'm going to do in the grp underscore 3, I going to I going to yeah, grp underscore 3, grp underscore 3, one minute, I'll check. grp underscore 3 for the age. One minute. Type of grp underscore 3. Let's see. It's a pandas only actually. Okay. Now check on grp3 dot head. Okay. Now, okay. Now after doing a group by, I am filtering this grp head. Okay, we're going to give some records. Now what I going to do? I going to filter the age column. grp3. In that, I going to choose the age one. What's our requirement is? I want to apply all the functions like a list of functions I want to pass, and then I want to apply function in a single shot. For that, what I'm going to do? I'm going to use. Okay, where's the need of AGG? Let's see. Tab AGG. Let's see on this. The list I'm going to pass numpy dot sum. Missing one required portion arguments. Okay. Numpy dot mean. Okay. Yeah. See, in NumPy you should not use sum of function. Okay, you have to use NumPy dot sum and NumPy dot mean. Okay. Now what happening? I going to find for this age column. I going to find sum. Sum is going to be 13.0. Okay, and then I going to choose a mean for Aaron Brooks. The value is going to 13.0. Now what I going to do? I going to find standard deviation. Let's check on this. np.std. Standard deviation is coming as NaN, not a value. Okay. it happens. Yeah, got it. Because I filter the age column. Okay, in that age column, for Aaron Brooks, I have only one record. Okay, that's why it's getting sum also 13.0, mean also 31.0. Okay, if because standard deviation is coming infinite, because I have only one value. For one value, can't able to find the standard deviation. That is called you're getting NN value. Everything is correct only. For Aaron Brooks, are getting only one record. That's what sum equal to 13.0. Mean means you want to add all the records and then you divide by total number of records. I have only one record, that's why you're getting 13.0. For standard deviation, you can't perform for single record, that's why you're getting not a value. Okay, now, okay, this is the requirement actually. Now in the requirement, I passing multiple functions as a list for, and then I getting the values. Okay, for some I getting the values, some mean I getting values, standard deviation I getting the values. Okay. Now then we're going to see the next requirement. It's very simple actually. The requirement is applying different functions to different data frame columns. Applying different functions to different data frame columns. Previously we have seen for single column you have used different functions. Now this time for multiple columns we are going to apply multiple different functions. Just to make the hint as applying different functions to uh, applying different functions to various data frame columns. Various data frame columns. Can you help me here? Help me out here. How to apply different function to various data frame columns. Just make the variable group underscore 4 df dot group by. This time I'm going to take name. Okay, now I'm going to perform some aggregations, because after doing splitting only, this is a splitting activity. Okay, this is after doing splitting activity, we want to do some aggregations. Group underscore 4 dot aggregate agg. Now I'm going to pass like a dictionary. I'm going to pass aggregate. I'm going to pass as a dictionary. Key is going to column name. Key is going to column name. The column name is going to age. For age, I'm going to perform sum. Okay, and then I will choose some other columns. I can choose weight column. Weight column, I'm going to find the mean, key, and then this is going to the value. Weight column is going to be key, and then W is going to caps, right? W is okay, make it W, and then I'm going to find mean. Take one more column, like I will take salary column, the labeled column actually. Salary column, I'm going to find standard deviation, STD. Okay, yeah. Now what I'm going to do, just I'm going to apply. Now you can able to see for age column, sum will be 13.0. For weight column, mean is going to 116.0. For salary column, I find standard deviation, because they have only one record. Okay. Further, I can't able to find the standard deviation. I'm getting the NN value, not a value getting. This is how you can able to apply different function to various data frame columns. See, for each column I have been applying different functions. For each column I apply sum. For weight column I applying mean. Salary column I applying standard deviation. This is how you can able to find all kind of statistical information about this data, about your data sets. Now we're going to see transformation. Okay, some small piece of transformation we're going to see. Transformation. you already know transformation is some kind of process we can apply to some group specific computations, and then it's going to return like indexed value. The transform method, if you apply any transform method, it's going to return an object, and then that's going to be indexed. That's the data not going to change. It's not size not going to change, and then you can apply transformation after grouping the your data. Then you can apply transformation. Without grouping also you can apply transformation. But I'm saying is, if you're doing the group by applying transformation, it will be very faster. And then in terms of computation, it will be very faster. And then it's going to turn like a indexed groups. Okay, and then the size is not going to change. Just you're going to apply the transformation. Okay, and then whenever returning, it's going to return only same size. And then using transformation, you can apply column by column or a group of chunks. Also, you can able to apply transformation. You can apply some specific set of groups or specific set of columns. Also, you can apply transformation. These are the basics we're going to do now. Now, you already be aware that we are using some anonymous function to apply some transformation on a particular data frames or particular columns on a data frames. Now, what I going to do? I going to apply a small piece of transformation. Before that, I going to have one variable group underscore 4 equal to df dot group by. This time I'm going to take name. Okay, and then just keep some name, like I'm going to apply some transformation, like I'm going to apply mean. Going to apply mean, and then okay, I will apply some mean here. Yeah, somewhat keep some variable name y equal to, use some lambda anonymous function, and then I'm going to keep like x colon. And that what I going to do, whatever values I iterating, right, coming to the x minus x dot mean, x minus x dot mean, and then what I going to do, I going to make divide by, okay, divide by, I going to do something, okay, x dot standard deviation, I'm going to multiply some more 10, I multiply it 30, like this I'm going to do. Okay, now you can able to see like y dot transform. Here. Okay, sorry, I made a blended mistake. Group 4 transform pass the y values. See what you have to do. First, you have to group the based on particular key. I given the name key. Okay, based on this name key, I have put into various groups. After that, what I'm trying to do, for the corresponding groups, I going to apply this anonymous function called lambda. What I going to do, for each value, I going to find the mean, and then I going to divide that value. For that value, I find standard deviation, and then after finding standard deviation, I'm going to multiply 30. What are the values I'm getting after standard deviation? Okay, I'm going to divide with the mean value, and then it will apply to all the columns under this name group. Okay, that's why I passed grp4 transform is API, because I want to apply my transformation to the various columns. I use to transform, and then I pass y value. Okay, now you can able to see why it's showing NaN values, not NA. Okay, what happened? I will do one thing. Instead of mean, I will take a median. See, take median. Yeah, it's showing some values, some 0.0.0. Yeah, this is how you have to apply. I will make it as 0.02. Okay, this is how I got the values after dividing uh, the mean with median. I got these values like getting some 0.0 values and some other values are not a values. Okay, because in this data frame, this the corresponding NN having no records. Okay, it's not having any values. That's why you're getting NAN. Okay, the remaining getting some 0.0. This is how you can able to apply the transformation. The last topic you're going to see, it's called filtration. You're going to see filtration. See, filtration already I said to you, it's one kind of process. We can discard some groups. You can able to filter some groups as well as you can discard some groups. For that, we can go for filtration. Okay. Filtration works based on the Boolean values. Okay. Once it filters, it's going to give true. Once it discards the value, is going to give false. If you want to filter some specific groups, you can use filter method, and then you can apply some conditions, okay, to the corresponding group, and then can filter some values. Now I'm going to show this is going to the last topic, or it's going to nothing but the filtration. In the filtration, I'm going to use again same anonymous function called lambda, and then I'm going to filter some records. Okay, what I'm going to do, it's very simple. Just make group underscore 4 equal to df dot group by. In the group by, I have to pass a key. I'm going to pass a key is going to be the team key. Okay, and then I'm going to use group underscore 4 dot filter, and then lambda lambda, right? Lambda, and then just take some variable name y, iterable variable, and then I'm going to find len of length. I'm going to find the len of y greater than I'll give something like 10, greater than equal to, okay, greater than equal to, let's see. Now what happens, okay, now what happens here is I'm some filtering the records. I'm finding the length. Okay, after doing the group of team, I'm finding the length. Okay, I'm finding the length. The length is going to give some values. Whichever is greater than 10, that record is going to display here. Okay, this is how you can able to filter the records. Now we're going to filter like greater than 20. I don't have any records. Okay, I don't have any records. If I choose filter 5, okay, you can able to see I have around 457 rows I have, and then 9 columns I have. This is how you can able to do the filtration process. Let's give 15. Yeah, 15 also is there. This is how you can do the filtration. Okay, finally what I'm going to say is, whenever you are using Pandas group by, okay, three things you have to keep in mind. One is splitting, second one applying, third one is combining. Okay, the three things you have to keep in mind while doing group by. You can able to split the data, and then you can apply some transform in the corresponding groups, and then you can filter the data using the filter API, and then you can able to select the records from the corresponding groups. Okay, I'm going to sign off session right now. On tomorrow session, we're going to discuss about joins in data frame, how to perform joins, inner join, right join, left join. Okay, and then you can perform left join, right join, inner join you can perform. Okay, basic joins you can perform. Okay, you can't perform any kind of anti joins like in Spark, but you can perform some basic joins in the Pandas data frame. Most of the data analyst people, they will combine all the data frames by using those. Uh, Merging, we have one API called merge API. Using merge API, you can able to do joins between the two different data sets, and then you can do the merging, concatenating. Okay, as well as we're going to see some filtration process well tomorrow. Going to sign off this session right now.